with another book box unboxing. This is for the July 2017 Book Loot. So I'm doing this in real time, so I haven't looked through everything yet. So first and foremost, the theme for July 2017 was What Fate Awaits. So here is the postcard and all the details about what's inside the box. So first is the collectible pin that BookLoot has been including in each of their boxes. Let's see if I can open this. I did bring scissors over, but I'm not sure where they got to. Okay, here we go. So here is the pin, and the pin has the image from the postcard on it. So there's the pin. Keep those scissors handy just in case. The insert card in this image is by Victoria Lefla, it looks like. Let's see. There's always like so many goodies. All right, let's check this out. So there is a bookmark by Ink and Wonder, and Ink and Wonder is amazing. You can find them on Instagram, and their shop is inkandwonder.com.au because they're out of Australia. And this bookmark is a quote by Claudia Gray, which I have Defy the Skies, but I know that she wrote something else. But anyway, it says, "We can't begin to learn until we admit how much we don't know." And for some reason, I feel like that quote kind of reminds me of Hermione. I don't know why. But I love their bookmarks. They have lots of Harry Potter bookmarks, and just all sorts of different bookmarks. I think they have Lord of the Rings and things like that as well. Enjoy the beautiful scents of this Cloud Atlas inspired candle made by Lemon Cakes Candle and Company, which that is a book on my buy list. If you have read Cloud Atlas, I'm not really interested in seeing the movie because I always wanted to read the book first. Let me know in the comments if it's worth picking up, because then I'll just buy it sooner if it's worth it. So this is called, I don't know what it's called, The Goddess Sanmi. That's Ocean Mist, Soap, and Jasmine. And it has a little quote inside: "Our lives are not our own. We are bound to others, past and present. And by each crime and every kindness, we birth our future." Ooh, it smells really good. I can really, at first I got the whiffs of the soap, but then I really got the jasmine. It's a very clean smell. So here is the lid, and then here is the little quote on the inside. That's really cute. Okay, let's see. Oh, yes. Show your love for the Raven Boys with this temporary tattoo designed by BookLoot, designed for BookLoot by Bookmark Tattoos. I can't. How am I supposed to use it? That's the problem. Because I love the Raven Cycle, and I need all the Raven Cycle merch. It has instructions for applying, and I believe Bookmark Tattoos, I'm pretty sure it's owned by Katie. This is actually my first one, and it says the trees speak Latin, and it's gorgeous, and it would look super cool in pictures, but I don't know if I have the heart to use it because then it'll be gone, and I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Zone out and enjoy these What Fate Awaits inspired coloring sheets exclusive to BookLoot by Magnetic Pass LLC. Also included is BookLoot colored pencils. And that's what this was. One nice thing is that they include coloring images. BookLoot always includes like colored pencils or something. So here's the colored pencils. And I'll show you the images. It says, okay, there's two. It says What Fate Awaits. And it's kind of got like an hourglass. And then it's got this image of a goddess-like person on the other side. Okay. So also very cool. Let's see. There's some little candies in here. They are like squishy, chewy candies. And seriously, the crinkle paper is pink and purple, and it's really cute. Just to show you how adorable that is. Okay. All right. The short story. I want to do the short story before I do the actual book. So the short story this month is called It's a very beautiful cover, actually. It's Blossom of Ash by Kennedy Vega. It's a timeless tale reimagined with a fairy tale flair. Blossom of Ash is a short story about the love that blooms between a mortal girl and a dark god as she discovers that your true home can be found in the strangest places. And it's a Hades and Persephone retelling. And that's kind of funny because my next project that I'm going to be working on also involves Hades and Persephone, so it's kind of fun. It says, Persephone is a mortal girl, beautiful in every way. Her only flaw is that she was born with a curled foot, a deformity that her aristocratic parents believe makes her undesirable and therefore ineligible to be married. Unable to bring her parents' status and wealth through wedlock, Persephone is viewed as useless and is sentenced to live her life as a servant in her very own home. Her parents place their hopes and dreams on the shoulders of Persephone's younger sister, Anathema. However, the young child is afflicted with a fatal disease, and in a desperate attempt to save their prospect, her parents make a deal with the Lord of Death himself, Hades. And by doing so, they change Persephone's life forever. A timeless tale reimagined with a fairy tale flair, Blossom of Ash is a short story about the love that blooms between a mortal girl and a dark god as she discovers that your true home can be found in the strangest places. About the author, Kennedy Vega is a teen author from sunny Southern California, where she currently attends high school. Congratulations on publishing your short story. Introduced to the power of the written word in the 4th grade, Kennedy has gone on to pursue the insatiable love for reading that baffles her parents at times. Much to her mother's dismay, Kennedy can often be found in her room hunched over her laptop, furiously scrolling through Pinterest, or buried in her to-be-read pile, which has, if she's being honest, turned into a mountain whose height is rivaled by only Mount Everest itself. Creating worlds, characters, and plot lines that connect and engage readers is Kennedy's true passion, and she hopes to major in creative writing when she goes to college in the future. I myself was a English major with a writing minor, so I can totally relate to that. But the cover of this, let me make sure, I don't want to get all the, like, it's got some, let me polish it for a second. It's got some, like, I think just, like, residue from the paper and stuff. Is that not, that's a cool cover. I mean, seriously, that's super cool. So, congratulations, Kennedy, on getting your short story published and selected. And this month's book, excuse me, I'm getting a little raspy. It's The Library of Fates by Aditi Khorana. You know how I am with names. And it says, it's new release coming of age romantic fantasy of a young princess who must delve into a world of myth and legend. She must face her fate in order to save her kingdom, even though it may change her life and she lives and the lives around her forever. And it's, I mean, seriously, the cover of this is gorgeous. And I love that the crinkle paper matches the book. I don't know if they always do that or if the paper is always the same, but that's really cool. I feel like it always matches the book because I think last month the book was Song of the Current, and I think that the paper was blue. So that's a really cool little detail. Alright, let's see. The back has a little excerpt. I thought about how many elements it took to create the simplest of things. A pink sky, an unusually perfect day, a happy family, a deep friendship, a moment of pure delight. I wonder too what it took to undo these things. It seemed to me that undoing something was far easier than creating it. That's kind of ominous. Okay. She's got some blurbs from the author of The Star-Touched Queen, The Girl from Everywhere, and The Forbidden Wish. And let's take a look at the synopsis. No one is entirely certain what brings the Emperor Skander to Shillingar. Until now, the idyllic kingdom has been immune to his many violent conquests. To keep the visit friendly, Princess Amrita has offered herself as his bride, sacrificing everything, family, her childhood love, and her freedom to save her people. But her offer isn't enough. The palace is soon under siege, and Amrita finds herself a fugitive, utterly alone but for an oracle named Thala, who is kept by Sikander as a slave and managed to escape amid the chaos. With nothing and no one else to turn to, Amrita and Thala are forced to rely on one another. But while Amrita feels responsible for her kingdom and sets out to warn her people, the newly free Thala has no such ties. She encourages Amrita to go on a quest to find the fabled Library of All Things, where it's possible for each of them to reverse their fates, to go back to before Sikander took everything from them. Stripped of all that she loves, caught between her rosy past and an unknown future, will Amrita be able to restore what was lost, or does another life and another love await? Not sure. It sounds like it has the potential to be a read with some diversity, possibly. the cover gives off kind of like a East Indian vibe as well. And I don't know, just looks cool. I just wanted to peek inside and see if there's anything else in there. And it's purple with pink lettering on the side, which is beautiful. So yeah, this was another book that was on my list to read, and I will probably be reading this soon too. Hopefully it's a standalone, because standalones make me happy. I think that's all. I don't know. I don't see anything else. I think I got everything. So that is the July 2017 Book Loot. And by the way, loving the new boxes that they have. Super cute. There's a quote there, and that's adorable. So this theme for July 2017 was What Fate Awaits. And in the meanwhile, happy reading and happy writing.